Welcome back. It's time to deal directly with your limiting beliefs. Now, through my experience with both myself and others, I realize recognizing your own limiting beliefs is pretty difficult. The vast majority of the power limiting beliefs have over our lives comes from the fact they are subconscious. Your active mind doesn't really notice them. And when they're invisible, it becomes almost impossible to change them. Now, in the next two videos, I'm going to demonstrate an effective way to start finding your limiting beliefs. You must first find your limiting beliefs before you can reprogram them. So how do we do this? Well, let's go back to your homework from Module 4. You were asked to determine about 5 milestones you'll need to accomplish to transition between your current reality and your future desired reality. So if you don't have them with you, in about 20 seconds, please pause this video and get that assignment, a pen and maybe also a highlighter. Also, there's a worksheet in the module's content beneath this video. Please print that off. We're going to be using this as a practice sheet during this video, so it's important to have it in front of you. Okay, so hopefully you have your Milestone Map homework in front of you, as well as your worksheet. Now, let's bring the milestone section of the game board up to help explain this. Now, this is you in your current reality. And this is time, and this is your future desired reality of more. Now, between here and there, between now and then, you'll have various behaviors and activities you'll need to accomplish to eventually move along the game board. This grid is where we list each of your milestones as stepping stones. And each of these milestones represents both an achievement as well as a programming upgrade that moves you one step closer to your desired reality. Accomplishing these milestones upgrades your programming to accept the next step in the journey. Remember, the reason you don't have your desired reality is because your current programming doesn't balance with that reality yet. These milestones are the phases we'll be moving through to reprogram for this balancing. Now, to better demonstrate this process, I'm going to create a hypothetical goal for myself, and I'm choosing one with lots of opportunities for limiting beliefs. My desired goal is climbing Mount Everest. And full disclosure, I don't really have this as a goal. Mount Everest just provides me ample limiting beliefs to work through as examples. So first, I'll fill in the milestones I believe are needed for me to get there, and I want you to pause the video and fill in your worksheet as well. Okay, so now we're ready to start searching for any limiting beliefs along this path to our dream. Now, the first step is a basic reaction test, and I don't want you to think too much about it. I just want you to go off your own gut instinct. We're going to simply try to figure out where the biggest obstacle may be hiding. Because if we can topple the biggest limiting power belief, maybe all the others will fall into place. Okay, so here's how this works. I want you to think about your goals and dreams. Focus on this square. I want you to truly imagine attaining this. Really try and get yourself to believe this has happened. Now, without thinking too deeply about it, is there anything about this reality after achieving it that makes you feel uncomfortable? Do you feel any tension, maybe an awkwardness about having achieved it? No, for instance, is there anything about this reality that feels wrong based on the way you were raised? Will having this reality in any way get you in trouble or cause difficulties with your friends, family, or others you care about? Will you perhaps lose friends, or will you live farther away from the places you now love? Is there anything about that reality that could threaten your life, or even your religious beliefs, or your political beliefs, or your social standing? If yes, if there's any possible discomfort in living that reality, I want you to rank that discomfort on a scale from 1 to 5. 1 means very little, and 5 means high stress and discomfort. Now, the next thing I want you to do is consider each of these milestones. Do any of these milestones make you uncomfortable? Consider the activities and behaviors you'll have to do in order to cross each milestone off the list. Do any of those activities or behaviors cause you fear, or anxiety, or other negative feelings? Now, if so, I want you to simply place an X into any milestone box that causes such a feeling. And then next to each X, simply put a number from 1 to 5, depicting the level of discomfort this milestone presents. Again, 1 means very little stress, 5 means high stress and discomfort. Next, I want you to outline whichever milestone feels like it's going to be the most difficult to accomplish. Don't worry about the final reality, just focus on these milestones. Which one is your Mount Everest? And finally, I want you to consider your self-identity. How you see yourself as a person, how you think the world sees you, and how your friends and family see you, how your church and colleagues see you. And I want you to place a number above this symbol. And that number indicates how much you'll need to change between who you are now and who you'll become once you land in that new reality. A 1 means you'll change just a little bit, and 5 means you'll have to change significantly. A 5 represents a huge change. Go ahead and put that number. Okay, so now that that's done, let me explain why we just did that. We're trying to determine where is the greatest discomfort. Is it within the goal itself? Is it within the activities needed to get there? Or is it perhaps within having to shed your current self-identity to become the person you were meant to be? You see, self-identity is often the main culprit. The truth is, this identity may have to die in order for this one to be born and live. And for the majority of people, that threatens rule number 1. Man, self-preservation. If I have to undergo a huge change, that presents a lot of uncertainty. And so if I'm no longer me, then who am I? So, which of these 3 sections provides you the most discomfort? If one of them looms large above the others, that is most likely the place your limiting power belief is hiding out. Now, we still don't know what this belief is per se, but we at least know where to begin digging. And now, if nothing really stands out, I'd recommend you look in the outline milestone you chose as the most difficult on your path. Does it seem like this milestone is going to be hard and require lots of your time and energy? Now, will this effort perhaps trigger your conservation of energy strategy to shut it down? Make a note. Try to record any information that floats up from your subconscious into your active mind. Become aware of any beliefs that pop into your head when you consider this whole journey in front of you. Again, in reprogramming your belief system, we need to start someplace. And the best place to start is in whatever area gives you the greatest subconscious discomfort when you think about it. Now, in the next video, we're going to continue searching for your limiting power beliefs, and I'm going to share 2 methods that will help you hone in and determine which type you may be dealing with. Remember, any belief that's blocking you is doing so to protect you. And one of these 2 self-preservation strategies is most likely the wizard behind the curtain. Now, in order to calm that wizard down and to stop them from sending out their blocking spells, you'll need to reprogram with certainty that rule number 1 isn't threatened. You'll need to introduce cooperation between your 2 minds. Let's go a bit deeper in the next video.